Hey guys, Starling95 here, and today I will be counting down the top 10 best bass guitar players of all time. So, I'm going to be working here today with Dave Leafey right here, and we will get this thing started. Let's go. Number 10, Cliff Burton, Metallica.
Yeah, he might have been higher on the list if I didn't get kicked out of that show that time.
Cliff Burton is an amazing bassist with his...
And unfortunately, he wasn't with us as long as he should have been.
And the thing is that his bass playing sounds just like an electric guitar shredding. And there's nothing bad that we could really say of Cliff Burton.
All right.
Metallica. Mike Gordon, number 9, from Fish.
Hey.
We saw this guy live at the Garden. He has very nice funk.
I saw him there a couple times. Yeah, this guy just continues to amaze with his funky, the different variations of styles, and just truly amazing bass player all around. Fish, you don't make it as the bass player on Fish unless you're pretty fantastic, so.
Number 8, Jack Bruce, Cream.
Hey, he was pretty great, let me tell you. I always loved this song as a kid. He's a Scottish singer-songwriter, not aside from being an amazing bass player, and number 8 on our list. Also number 8 on Rolling Stone's list, which we rarely agree with.
Yeah, very true.
He considered himself a jazz musician, and Aruba Red, his daughter, the musician, is pretty freaking smoking herself. But,
exactly.
Unfortunately, he passed away in October 2014, liver disease, but drinking all that alcohol will do that to you, but hey, number 8, Jack Bruce. All right, and next on the list, number 7, John Francis Anthony Pastorius III, better known as Jocko Pastorius, of course, who played with Weather Report in the late 70s, known for his Afro-Cuban rhythms and Latin-influenced funk on the fretless bass and innovative use of harmonics. This man was amazing. Unfortunately, he was murdered by a bouncer at the age of 35 after breaking in to see Carlos Santana. But, and went to a bar later that night, and this psycho bouncer beat him up. And only got 22 months for manslaughter, but what can you do? Such is life. Jacko, number 7.
Number 6, Bootsy Collins.
Yeah, right. Well, Bootsy Collins, born William Earl Collins, the master of funk, psychedelic soul, who jammed with James Brown, Parliament Funkadelic, George Clinton, even practiced Buckethead, the list goes on. His style is funky with a twist, humorous vocals, and don't forget his rubber band. That's right. First album stretching out in his rubber band, Bootzilla, always reminded me of Jimi Hendrix of funk. In 1997, he was inducted into the Hall of Fame. Number 6, Bootsy.
Number 5, Trevor Dunn, from Mr. Bungle.
Hey, him with Mike Patton founded Mr. Bungle, the thrash hardcore ska funk band, and also Phantomos, which came in later. He also joined the Melvins, and more recently, Tomahawk. But this man is an amazing bass player, amazingly fast playing funky and versatile. Hey, what more can you say about the guy?
Okay, number 4 here is Stanley Clark from Philly.
From Philly. That's right. He graduated from the Philadelphia Music Academy as well. Jazz, fusion, funk, R&B, slap and pop technique. Also in the 70s, he played with Return to Forever, the Clark Duke Project, and also played with number 7 on our list, Jaco Pastorius as well. He also composed many scores for many motion pictures, and unfortunately, the man went crazy and became a member of the Scientology religion. But when it comes to playing bass, it's hard to say anything bad about this guy. Stanley Clark, number
4.
number 4. Hit it.
Number 3, John Paul Jones, Led Zeppelin.
That's right, John Paul Jones, instrumentalist, songwriter, composer, best known as the bass and keyboard player for Led Zeppelin. In 1962, he picked up his first Fender Jazz bass, and it was all uphill from there. He's played in many avant-garde experiments known as the musical Swiss Army knife. Also played with Donovan, Jeff Beck, and Cat Stevens. The list goes on. This man has all kinds of musical collaborations, and his bass playing has put him at number 3 on our list.
Number 2, Flea, the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
This man is no joke. I tell you, Flea, he loves to perform naked. He loves to perform in his Fruit of the Looms. But he's number 2 on our list because he is the second best bass player of all time, which, I must add, was a very tough decision because he could easily be number 1. The man is just amazing. With his funky styles, he grew up loving jazz. He was forced out of school because of his crazy taste in music and his sexual fetishes. He smoked weed daily when he was 13, but he's an amazing funk musician. Unfortunately, after the Blood Sugar Sex Magic, the Chili Peppers kind of sold out into this mainstream pop music, but what can you do? All their music before that is amazing. He actually plays trumpet on Jane's Addiction, Nothing Shocking. But the amazing bass playing by Flea has put him at number 2. These guys are not to be left out. Their music makes me smile.
First honorable mentioned, Lemmy from Motorhead.
Chris Squire from Yes.
Victor Wooten, Bella Fleck.
Tony Levin from King Crimson.
Geddy Lee, Rush.
Did we mess up? Oh, John Entwistle from The Who.
Geezer Butler, Black Sabbath.
Number one.
Les Claypool of Primus.
This man has overtaken all the standards of bass playing.
With his funk and fast-moving bass-slapping and two-finger using.
And just making the bass stand out in a way that it doesn't often stand out in a music band.
Influenced by Stanley Clarke and Frank Zappa and the Mothers, he has made his own musical masterpiece.
And now he himself is legend.
Known as Les Claypool, the best bassist.
And we're gonna see him in
all
Philly!
time. Yeah!
Woo! That's right. At the festival pier. But, that's right. Les Claypool, if there's any question, just listen right here. That's right. That's right, he's playing like that and singing at the same time. The master, Les Claypool. Number one of all time. The best bassist ever.
Yeah.
Tell him, baby, he's the best.
Les Claypool.
Number one.